With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Craig. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris is out there with MP. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And Harden with the stuff.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Pass to Daniels. Al Murphy. McCollum outside. Let's go. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Willie Green.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, it's hard to create spacing without the threes.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Harrell's energy is what helps him collect second-chance opportunities.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. Back to McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. And no good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Now here's McCollum, following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. Outside Murphy. It's hauled in by Harris.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Clearly a foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin, out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And Harrell slams it in.
If you start the alley-oop, Harrell can usually finish it. He's an explosive big man with good hands.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
New Orleans moving it around. To the inside, Valanciunas. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And the defender there a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
And Harris drops them both. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. Now, I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
No good from Valanciunas. Here's Maxey. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
Their mindset was really to get to the stripe, and they accomplished just that.
Here's Philadelphia. 11 unanswered points for him. Gonzalez against Murphy. Second chance shot, and it's laid up and in by Harris.
A tremendous defensive rebounder. Harris getting it done at the offensive end that time.
Ingram outside. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Valanciunas. 13 feet away. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The 76ers leading by 11. A shot by Harden. Wide open. The offensive rebound. Here's Harrell. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Harrell's got his third basket of the night. And there's the pass to Daniels. Ingram with it. Murphy inside. Gonzalez on him. Here's Valanciunas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And he's good on the second.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Now here's Gonzalez. He's coming off a 40-point game against Washington.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia, and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Feeds it to Daniels. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Philadelphia ball.
The 76ers leading by 14. Harden kicks to Harris. No good with the triple. New Orleans is gone 0-2 from deep here. Pass to Daniels. Murphy with the ball. For 3, Ingram connects from 3-point range.
Playing to Ingram's strengths. He's most effective when he gets his points within the flow of the offense.
Murphy against Gonzalez. To the left wing. Harrell the pass to Harden. Here's Gonzalez. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 11. Daniels with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Over MP. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. Gonzalez with it. Valanciunas is there. Gonzalez, that's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. McDaniels comes in for Tobias Harris. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. Now here's Jones. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Minnesota. Here's Ingram. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Gonzalez, a new 14 for the 76ers.
Aggressive move by Dedmon. Challenge mentality, draws contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And the second free throw, good. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Now here's Ingram. A 26-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Good on both. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Now, here's Milton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Over to the wing. Ingram with the steal. Passes it to Alvarado. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Gonzalez against Hernan Gomez. Gonzalez down low. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 10. Got a piece of it inside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
MP kicks to McDaniels. Gonzalez, that's good. Gonzalez has got 6.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Ingram passes to Alvarado. Back to Ingram. Shoots over McDaniel. And that one hits back iron.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Gonzalez, that's good. 8 points for MP.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nance, no good. Philadelphia leading by 14. MP kicks to Melton. Back to Gonzalez. Pass to Melton. To the paint. And again it will drop. Another make there from Gonzalez. 10 points for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Ingram outside. And the pass to Alvarado. And here is Hernan Gomez. Nance outside. And here's Ingram from the arc. They grab their own miss. And finish off by Hernan Gomez.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Alvarado. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Ingram outside. Pass to Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
D'Anthony Melton.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Pelicans have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Jones. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. Philadelphia also making some changes. Reed is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And it's P.J. Tucker.
Substitution
Going with
number
a whole new group out there. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Harris. MP is out there with Harrell. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harden in at the point. Harrell, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He scored 40 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Smitty, the talented Larry Nance has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player. Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
At the line.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
Offensive rebound, Valanciunas, and that one drops.
Physicality from Valanciunas on the glass, securing the ball and sending it right back.
Harden kicks to MP. Passes it to Harrell. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Gonzalez, and MP throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Daniels. McCollum dishes to Valanciunas. He kicks to Murphy. Now here's Valanciunas. 11-point game his last outing. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
C.J. McCollum is the kind of player any team would love to have. He does so many things well.
The three from Harden. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Harris against Murphy. Valanciunas in the high post. Yes, that goes in. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
That wasn't an easy finish from Valanciunas. The big man didn't have a good look, but got it to drop anyway.
Here's Harrell. And he overshot that one, missing. Pelicans trail by 13. Daniels kicks to Nance. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Nance has got his first 2 points of the night.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Harris passes to Gonzalez. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Kicks it out to Harden. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Harrell. McCollum feeling it out a bit. There's the pass to Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Gonzalez against Nance. Gonzalez passes to Harris. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Pelicans trail by 9. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Another one falls for New Orleans.
This demonstrates how confident CJ is, wasting no time and firing away.
Pass to Maxey. Gonzalez with it, covered by Nance. Outside Gonzalez. Down low. Here's Dedmon. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Passes it to Daniels. Back to McCollum. Shot, high post. Rebound by the 76ers.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Dedmon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
The thing about Dedmon, doesn't have a lot of go-to moves, but his activity causes havoc.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 10. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Harris.
4th team foul.
Elbow. 2.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Trey Murphy at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The 76ers have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
At the line
And I think this is the strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Now here's Nance. Dedmon defending. Pass to McCollum. Over Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. 8-point game. MP dishes to Dedmon. Back to Gonzalez. Over Murphy. Gonzalez's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Now the pass to Daniels. Here's Ingram. Back to Daniels. Man's trying to break loose. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Daniels.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Daniels kicks to Murphy. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Jim McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force.
The score, your Pelicans, 52. The 76ers, 51. On your feet.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
They've got McCollum. Ingram is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Daniels in at the 2. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. New Orleans in the lead. Harden against McCollum. Over Harden, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
When McCollum is putting it all together on offense, it is fun to watch. Born score.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball is going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Gonzalez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he converts the layup. Gonzalez has got 21.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Ingram against Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Tough inside. Ingram's got a lot of moves he can beat you with.
Both free throws good for Ingram. Here's Harden. 7 points in the game. The dish now to MP. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Axie passes to Gonzalez. And he gets it to go.
Assisted.
23 points for MP.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Harrell against Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. They get it back. Misses from close range. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Harden. Harris dishes to MP. Harris passes to Gonzalez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Philadelphia, they have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And both free throws good for MP. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes to Valanciunas. Over Harrell. No good from Valanciunas.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Ingram against Harris. Here's McCollum. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Gonzalez has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. That one doesn't go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Gonzalez into the lane. Count that one. Gonzalez has got 27 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Ingram for 3. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Just love the way Valanciunas is outworking the defenders to get that rebound and finish the trip with a slam.
Murphy against Gonzalez. Back to Harden. The pass to Gonzalez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murphy with the steal. Ingram with it. Picked up by Harris. It's stolen by Gonzalez. He dishes it to Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Maxey. Outside Murphy. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists now tonight. The 76ers lead. And here's Gonzalez. He's got 27. To the left side wing. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Maxey. McCollum right side. Clock at 6. The fader. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harrell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Gonzalez against Ingram. MP kicks to Harden. Back to Gonzalez. The shot from the low post is good. 29 points for MP.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Pass to Valanciunas. Over Harrell. Rebound by Harrell.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Here's McCollum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. And as he lost his... Pelicans leading by 9. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Maxey. Harrell is out there with MP. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Harden in at the point.
The handles of C.J. McCollum on full display.
To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
Free throw good. James Harden.
Shooting for Philadelphia, James Harden.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shot. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist from Gonzalez.
Gonzalez has got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Harris against Jones. That's slammed in by Jones.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Gonzalez passes to Maxey. MP kicks to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the dunk by MP.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Pass to Valanciunas. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Maxey. Outside, Jones. Over Harris.
Great defense by Harris. He put in an effort to contest that shot.
Outside, Maxey. Harden dishes to MP. Right wing. Harden outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Harden outside with some arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Maxey. Daniels kicks to McCollum. Pulls up, high post. And it's off the back rim, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Gonzalez with the drive.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. His point to them was that they've put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Outside, Gonzalez. Harden finds MP. Back to Harden. Out to Gonzalez. Harden draws the double, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. That's a jump ball.
And here are the 76ers now. Daniels passes to Valanciunas. Lets it go with the 3. Daniels, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Gonzalez. Back to Maxey. 6 to shoot. MP dishes to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Gonzalez has got 5 assists tonight.
And this is Harden doing what he does best, finding a hole in the defense and exploiting it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Gonzalez down low. He's guarded by Murphy. Gonzalez's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 8. On the wing, Jones. And a wide open look for McCollum. Kept alive. No good from Valanciunas.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And there it is for him. Harden's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
The pass to Jones. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Makes it off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Valanciunas just shrugged it off the contact there to finish the play.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Harden finds MP. Back to Harden. Out to Gonzalez. Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 11 points. Count it, good. And now it's a 10-point New Orleans lead.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Maxey kicks to MP. 76ers moving the ball around. Ingram against Harris. Here's Gonzalez. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 35 points for MP. To the paint. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Gonzalez. Harden outside. Passes it to Gonzalez. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And it's 37 points for MP.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Jones looking for an opening. Back to Ingram. Over Harris. And Murphy kicks to McCollum. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And McCollum is good for 3. McCollum's got the lead up to 11 now for New Orleans. Harden the pass to Gonzalez. Back to Harden. Maxey in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Pass to Harris. To the middle. Here's Gonzalez. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Gonzalez has got 39.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Harrell's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Ingram against Harris. Ingram kicks to Jones. The pass to Valanciunas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, a lot of what has happened is that they have gotten to the line. They have done a great job of finding contact and making them pay.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
He's a big man who plays to his strengths. Valanciunas offers a lot of grit and toughness.
It's stolen by Jones. Ingram outside. McCollum outside. Inside. Murphy. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. Murphy's got 14 points here in the second half.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Gonzalez passes to Harden. Six on the shot clock. Good D by McCollum. Pelicans leading by 13. Step back shot. And the rejection by Harrell. Pass to Harden. Kicks it to MP. Maxey in the corner. No good from outside. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. McCollum, no good. The 76ers trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Philadelphia shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Gonzalez against Murphy. Gonzalez passes to Maxey. The shot will not fall. Pelicans leading by 16. McCollum outside. Back to Ingram. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists now in the game. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 19. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New Orleans.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
McCollum against Harden. Passes it to Jones. Al Murphy. Back to Jones. Pocket 6. Shoots from 14, and Gonzalez pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Pelicans foul. Trey Murphy the third. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Philadelphia. Gonzalez. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. 24 seconds left in the game. Richardson outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Count that one. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Pass to Niang. Back to Gonzalez. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Philly.
Free throw good, MP.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for MP. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.